Now here's wishing you all a very, very, very happy new year. And with a very happy new year comes some very, very happy closes. One of those closes is none other than Cardano. What do I mean by closes? Well, guys, we wrap up these candles. We wrapped up an annual candle. We wrapped up a quarterly candle. We wrapped up a monthly candle. The way those candles wrapped up is telling me that we are so ready right now to get back up to that previous all-time high, which came in at around 317 per token. From where price is at right now to that all-time high, guys, that's a good 192% still just on this swing. Because let's face it, there's no telling where Cardano stops. But if we're looking at historic price action, is it normal for a coin to get up to its previous all-time high and just stop right there? No. The historic trend is that, yeah, coins get up to those previous all-time highs, but they go on to make even higher highs from there on. And so today I'll be showing you exactly what I'm seeing on Cardano's chart. So suffice to say that while Cardano has already rallied a good 30% in the past 3 days alone, this is far from over. Okay. Now, yesterday we had the Seed Mastermind called. For those of you in the Mango Seed program, every Thursday we have this live mastermind session where some of the brightest minds in the community drop some good alpha. And yesterday we had a power-packed alpha session. Sean, in fact, drew out a very clear thesis as to why many of the alts are currently poised to actually rally right now, right here. And what do you know? The next day we all get up to these crazy pumps across the altcoins. So if you did not catch yesterday's call, go ahead and give it a watch because it's going to help you set expectations for what's to come next. You want to stay ahead of the curve here. Now, just a quick heads up for those of you looking to get into the Mango Seed program or any of the indicators, guys, the coupon code is still live for the next 2 days. The coupon code is Xmas2024. I will be attaching it in the description below, so make sure to use it while you're jumping in. Now, so far, we've caught Cardano on the following 3 levels. Our first bid came in at around 34 cents. I brought you guys a video right at the nick of time when Cardano was forming this base right here. I'm like, this base is too strong right now. We have been getting supported on it for days on end. Now, the last time we spoke about Cardano, I gave you guys this zone right here as the next bid opportunity coming in at around $1.06. Now, this was primarily hinged on a very important system. And what was that system? But if there's any system that I can really vouch for and that I've stuck to and that has always kept me on the right side of Cardano's most biggest moves, it has been this system right here, which has been the Mango dynamic support. Now, we were looking at the daily dynamic. Why? Because it would be super duper easy to manage any trade off of that region. In case we broke that region of support, we know that we're invalidated on the trade. Get the hell out of the trade and position lower. Ultimately, guys, that's what trading is about. Understanding when you're right on a trade, that way you can ride that trend to the upside, or when you're wrong on the trade, that way you can get out with a minimal loss and position lower. Now, turns out we got invalidated on the trade right here where prices broke dynamic support. We actually broke 99 cents, but the very next candle came up to give it a good test. That way you got to get out with a minimal loss. Now, if we're looking at the entire picture, prices actually dumped a good 42% from that previous local high. 42% on the dump. Now, yeah, we're seeing a 30% rally in the past 3 days, but is this a 30% rally that's inducing the confidence in me that Cardano wants to get up to $3? No, it actually came before the 30% pump. I got confident in Cardano reaching $3 based on these candle closes right here. The candle closes of December 30th, December 31st. Those were the critical candle closes that told me that, hey, Cardano is ready to reach that previous all-time high at $3. And why is that? What did I see? If we're looking at this candle close of 2024, we closed well above the highest point of 2023. But the close that got me most excited on Cardano actually came in on the 3-month time frame, which is the quarterly time frame. All right, let's get into the 3-month time frame. Okay, this is it right here, wherein every candle represents 3 months of price action. Now, this was that previous 3-month close, and turns out this actually closed over a key region of resistance that Cardano has been holding as resistance since April of 2022. So it is a multi-year region of resistance now officially cleared. This wasn't just price clearing out a key region of resistance. This was also price triggering a very bullish pattern. And what was that bullish pattern? This was none other than a massive cup and handle formation breaking out on a quarterly time frame. Now, I'm very excited because I believe that Cardano is actually getting into its next explosive phase. Because if I take the measured move of this pattern and plot it on the break, this is essentially what takes Cardano back up to its previous highs at around $3 per token. So even after this 30% move, Cardano still has a good 194% left to get up to its previous all-time high. So now the next question is, where is the best bid opportunity on Cardano? Now for those of you looking to take this next trade on Cardano, but you're looking for a good exchange, then definitely check out BitUnex. There's no KYC, there's no country restriction, so irrespective of where you are, you can actually trade on the exchange. And if you use the link in the description below, you can get up to 5.5K in deposit bonuses. Now you can take these bonuses and use it towards your trading fees, practice your leverage trading with it, and even put on brand new positions. Free money at the corner of the room essentially helps you minimize your risk on these trades as well. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I believe we already got the best bid on the chart and prices have already rallied a good 30% from that bid opportunity. Okay, this came in at the purple box territory, at that zone of resistance back then, now flipped into support, because in addition to it being a historical level, this also lines up with our key system on the dynamic indicator. If I take you on over to the weekly time frame, guys, prices actually pull back into weekly dynamic support. Look at that wick right here. Okay, and the weekly dynamic has been super clutch in not just allowing us to capture good bids, but also helping us stay on the right side of the entire bull market as well as the bear market. This was the bull market of 2020 to 2021. I want you guys to observe price action relative to that dynamic support. Literally every single test was where the buyers stepped in. You were rewarded on your buys almost immediately. This one, prices rallied a good 225%. In this phase right here, prices rallied a good 95% after tapping dynamic support. In this phase right here, prices rallied a good 162% after tapping dynamic support. In this phase right here, prices rallied another 137% after tapping dynamic support. But not just that, what is a good system once again? A system that helps you identify when you are also wrong on a trade. As soon as prices actually lost dynamic support right here, I actually came out with a video telling you guys that, hey, I'm taking my profits off the table. I believe Cardano's trend is done. I got a lot of hate for it, but guess what? Guess what happened right after that? Well, that's where the bear market actually began in earnest, okay? Every single test of the dynamic then was met with rejection, once again keeping us on the right side of that move as well. Now, I get it. Prices have rallied a good 30%. No one wants to get in on a 30% pump. It's just freaking intimidating. You'd rather catch your bids on a key level. So question is, can Cardano actually pull back a tad bit from here? Now, I'm keeping the pullback, guys, very simple. It appears that prices is trying to reclaim dynamic resistance, trying to flip it into support. So I'll be looking for the next bid opportunity to come to us once again at that daily dynamic support. All right, why am I looking towards that? Well, managing the trade. Always think of trade management. All right, when you think of a trade management first lens, that's when you try and capture the best bids on the chart. Is the trade easy to manage? Make your trades easy to manage, because in case prices lose it, you know you're wrong on the trade, get the hell out and position lower. Where lower next? Well, once again, gun for the weekly time frame, okay? 80 cents. 80 cents on the next bid opportunity. But right now, okay, the most immediate bid, in my opinion, comes in right here at around daily dynamic support, coming in from around $1 all the way down to 96 cents. All right, for those of you who want access to the dynamic indicator, you'll find it on the mango.com/dynamic. While jumping into any of the courses or the indicators, don't forget to use the Christmas coupon code XMAS2024. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the likes. I'll now see you in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.